Hi, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me just yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 11th of July 2023. I'll be talking what 10th of July has taught me in life. Also in this video I'll be discussing one important disease, that is Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's a neurological condition, cases of which have risen suddenly in the country called Peru, which is a South American country, and that country has declared 90 days state of emergency for controlling this condition. Now what is that disease is all about and how it can affect our health also, I'll be discussing in this video, so stay tuned till the end of the video. Also in this video I'll be discussing some of the important tips to prevent monsoon borne diseases. Some of the conditions and infectious diseases are very common in children, especially in monsoon. So how to prevent those conditions and how to make our children healthier in this monsoon season, I'll be discussing at the end of the video. I'll be giving a reference to one of the experts' opinion in the tips to prevent those conditions. So stay tuned till the end of the video if you want to know more about the monsoon related diseases and their prevention. About the most important lesson yesterday I got from life is that we all should try to be more positive. There was one small incident I would like to narrate. I was just doing my routine work and I just happened to go by nearby a watchman whom I occasionally talk to, and I'm not knowing that person also quite well, but since I had finished my work and I was about to go to some other place, I just waved him and he was doing something with his bicycle. So I just asked him whose bicycle it is and what you are doing. Since I had some half a minute 1 minute time to discuss with him, so I asked him. He was very happy that I had asked, a doctor has asked that watchman about whose bicycle it is and what he is doing, and it was actually his own bicycle. He was trying to repair it something, and I said, oh, you are using bicycle, that's such a good thing, and you are following all the healthy lifestyles by using bicycle, that's such a wonderful thing. So I praised him actually, and it was rightly so. So he felt good. He replied quite well. He himself told that sir, I'm using this bicycle all the time and I don't use any bike or something to come to hospital for my duty. And the other thing he told me is that he says, sir, but I am having one addiction which is of tobacco. I said, no, you should immediately stop that tobacco addiction right now, because it can lead to so many adverse conditions on your health. So leave that tobacco addiction immediately. And he immediately agreed also. He will take some time to get de-addicted from that addiction. He may not do it, he may do it, that's a different story. But the way I perceived that event is that I was not supposed to talk to him. I was in a kind of better mood, you can say. I asked him what you are doing, and he politely replied, and he was actually doing something good. So he felt good. That is the most important thing. Means the most important lesson I got from that incident, that was just hardly half minute or 1 minute incidents which happened in my life yesterday. But the way I talked to him, the way he felt was very good, and because of that he himself told all the story. He said he has not been hospitalized since he was almost 10 years old, and now he is almost 50 plus 60 plus, and in the meantime he had not suffered any illness. That's such a good thing. I praised him for his healthy behaviors also. And immediately while I was leaving, he said he's having that addiction. So the point I'm here trying to stress is that if you can talk politely to someone, even if that person be someone very distantly known or unknown to you, if you can show that empathy towards a person whom you are talking, it will definitely ignite that beautiful fire in that person's soul, that beautiful fire which we all tend to seek in someone when we are communicating. Suppose if you go to a shopkeeper and if you want something to buy, you would like that shopkeeper to be polite and be blissful to you when you are interacting with him. Similarly, that shopkeeper also would expect you as a customer to be a beautiful soul when he is interacting with you, or being a good person when you are interacting with him or her. So that is the point I learned actually. We come across so many people every day. I know there are so many incidences where we are just feeling off, we are just feeling low. How to feel, how to make ourselves feel better or higher is our own decision. Even in adversities, we can be stable. We cannot wish. We can be in a situation where we are not allowing ourselves our inspiration to go down, and we are just stable in adverse conditions, and in good conditions at least we can feel happiness or elated. So whenever you are feeling good, whenever you are trying to make people happier, or communicating with them with a smile, that certainly adds something positive to your life, and something positive to his or her own life, to the person whom you are interacting with. So that was it. It was very small incidents, but I just wanted to share with you all so that you also feel the same thing, that even a smile can make a person talk and express fully, so enthusiastically, that he himself or she herself can communicate with you in a better condition. So that was it. Most important lesson I got from yesterday's life, routine life, I would say. Most important news I came across yesterday is about Peru country. Now you all know Peru is a South American country. There is alarming health situation in the Peru. Currently, Peru has declared 90 days health emergency situation in their country because of rapid rise in the cases of Guillain-Barré syndrome. Now Guillain-Barré syndrome is short formed as GBS. Now what is this GBS? It's a neurological condition where antibodies are produced against peripheral nerves in our body, usually some kind of bacteria or virus such as Campylobacter jejuni, influenza virus, cytomegalovirus, or COVID-19 also. These kind of bacteria or viruses, they induce kind of infection in someone's body, but the antibodies which are produced against these bacteria or viruses will not only try to control these infections, but also will act against peripheral nervous system, peripheral nerves in our body, that will manifest as weakness, tingling, some kind of crawling conditions in patients, and it is commonly seen in adults, it is commonly seen in males. Sometimes it leads to paralysis also. If it starts with lower limb, but it can rapidly ascend upwards, and it can actually paralyze the respiratory muscles. As you all know, when respiratory muscles are paralyzed, the person cannot breathe. If a person cannot breathe, he has to be put on a machine called ventilator, which will give mechanical support to the respiration till the condition is settling. The treatment and investigations are different. There are CSF analysis, electromyography. These kind of tests are done to diagnose or to rule out other conditions. The treatment of this condition is IVIG or sometimes plasma pheresis. The point I am here trying to discuss is not the detailed analysis of GBS. I am just trying to discuss that there is a condition which these cases are not very rare. I would say there are quite a lot of cases seen in India also, in every other country also. The point I am here trying to stress is that there is alarmingly rise in cases of GBS in Peru, so which we should be worried about, and as a country we should be prepared in case such situations arises in our country, because these viruses or bacteria which I have mentioned as a causative agent for GBS are not rare. They are also common right now also in our country also, but the way we are responding might be different. So the point we all should remember is that there is a condition where people are suffering and there is emergency in Peru. If you want to read more about that, I'll be sharing link in the description box. You can discuss all these conditions with your neurologist or physician if you want to get more information about it. Still, if you want to know more about that news, I'll be sharing link. Please go to the link and click on the link to read more about it. Most important trending news I came across yesterday is about conditions which can affect children, especially in monsoon seasons. Conditions such as dengue, chikungunya, and other flu-like illnesses, they are very common in these conditions, in this climate. And scientist or a doctor from Pune has given very nice expert analysis of what are the preventive measures we can use to prevent those conditions. He has advised that there should be more and more use of mosquito repellents and mosquito nets. Children should be provided full sleeves clothes plus socks and shoes also whenever they are playing outside, or they are going to school, or they are going outside home, they should be applied. Another thing is we should avoid stagnation of water. We all know stagnation of water leads ultimately to the laying of the eggs on those water storage places by mosquito, and that leads to rapid spread of mosquito borne illnesses. Plus we all should provide adequate nutrition to children also. All the children should be extra provided with citrus fruits, good protein diet, and they all should be provided good green leafy vegetables and fruits also, so as to build up their immunity in a better way. If at all a child gets infected with respiratory conditions or condition which can spread to other people whenever he is in contact, so those children should be kept at home, should not be sent to school or tuition, etc., so as to avoid other children getting infected with the same condition. So it's a very nice article. If you want to read more about that, I'll be sharing link in the description box about that trending news of monsoon related diseases and their preventions by an expert. Dr. Khandare from Pune has given his expert opinion on that news. If you want to read more, please go to the link. For today we'll stop here. Bye bye. What you people are thinking about all these discussions, do tell me in the comment box. If you like, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.